Coach from the heartland of America, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an AFC wildcard matchup between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw on second down is Locke. That's complete to Sharp. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Throwing on third down, Locke. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. On second down, here's Locke. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Doyle. And the ball is knocked out, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunity under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Out to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Down on the field, we've got an injured Colt after that last play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. They go play action here on first down. Now a hit, and Luck lost the football. It's out. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Bashad Breeland, the one that got him down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Richmond.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And some room to maneuver. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Eluding the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Jordan Akins, 31 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Fairbairn now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Luck. And he's got his man Hilton. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll fake it. Now Locke. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. From the gun, here's Locke. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Luck now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. To the air again. Locke. He's going to have the hook up to Burnett. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
The Colts with a first red zone opportunity in the ball game. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. From the red zone now, Locke. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Texans scoop it. Oh, spinning away. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The tackle that time by Zach Cunningham. Back back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down and 8 to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the field. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Back to the air. Luck on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. On the right side, he finds Burnett. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
On 1st down, Luck. Throw left side complete to Sharp. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a 1st down throw. Luck. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front. Completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, Luck. And he's going to find Doyle in the end zone for a Colts score. Jack Doyle from 6 yards away. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out comes Houston. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that 1st quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different...
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one's maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Back to throw, Watson. Buying time to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Off of play action, it's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
The Texans send the punter out. T.Y. Hilton deep for the Colts.
Again.
Taken from just outside the 30. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Penalty stings big time there. Wipes away a very good return.
And they work on it so hard because the goal is give yourself some space for the offense to really work. Try and gain an additional first down outside the 20 or 25-yard line. Instead, this one's going to come back.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And this one complete to Burnett. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. A big play there for Indy. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hines. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? If Marvin right now is just tallying it up, hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. So now things get interesting on 3rd and goal from the 1.
This almost becomes a Darwinian call, doesn't it? Almost survival of the fittest here. I know we can go all cliche. I'll go ahead and do it. Who wants it more here? Who has a better leverage at the line of scrimmage? Let's go and see what happens.
No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, that's Mack. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. They snap it to Locke. And he's going to find Doyle in the end zone for a Colts score. Jack Doyle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And with a marker down, he's up just past the 25-yard line, but I think they're going to be going backwards. Let's check the call. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 16. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But Instead, they'll keep it on second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Watson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Terrell Basham in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. The Texans send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And it's fielded at the 34. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Colts are set up well as they take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Fake, and it's locked. And this throw will be intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Watson will bring up the Texans here 1st and 10 at their own 37. After the interception, here's Watson. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back with more AFC playoff action after this timeout. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's Mack. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Love. Oh, stays up. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. J.J. Watt in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Luck in the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Luck. And he finds his target. It's sharp. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. They'll run it now out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it is for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The Colts on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Love. This will be caught just inside the 10. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. To throw on 2nd down is Love. And now look at him go. The 40, the 30, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Now that was a beautiful play, a pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And the Texans set to come onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you termed that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll run it again with Miller. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play.
Come on, sit upright. You have this whole living room floor and you're on top of each other. Move, Joshua.
Eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Texans on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll be stopped
Where you at?
Midfield. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
You see the time and effort and thought
Charlie Brown remembers.
passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
This has been a familiar sight all
Get that out of here.
as they stop
That's
it.
candy. Why'd you put it through? The candy from behind your pants.
I'm not eating it now. 2nd and 13.
Oh! How do you even stop that?
I'm not eating it.
Move, Jaden.
How do you even stop this?
Put it back on top of the TV stand right now.
50.
Play action from Miller. Now Watson. He's going to be intercepted up the
Well, your mother should be here too. You can buy one sit there.
And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
That happened.
Hey, no! Don't touch that! Don't touch
For a third
I got things to do today.
No!
Don't have to bring
We're
some
going to the
food.
42-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score. They come out right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. Get a couple up to the 44. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin.
What is that?
At Walmart.
Again, it's Miller. And he'll only get a yard, maybe two, up to the 46. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Just leave her.
I'm going.
The Texans on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, here's Watson. I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play call.
No, you have to stay down here.
One play drive and throw an interception.
No, I say you have to stay down here.
T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And Charles, I had an offensive coordinator tell me one time that they designed every play to score. I don't know how true that is, but he had to run a long way after that catch. Heck of a play.
I think that when he was telling me that, he was designing a run after catch and every play.
I said stop. Yo!
In there, and that's what we got on that one. Nice catch, an even better run for big yardage.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out comes Houston.
Granny, I
A
know how
tight
to
game
get.
after
I know how to
punting
get.
last time.
I know how to
See if they can
freeze
get
her.
something going on this
You
drive.
can freeze
As they
her.
head to the field now, with the game this
I'm
close,
gonna
you
bring-
got to feel
It's
there's a
gonna
sense
go,
of urgency
Granny.
for them going on
Why
offense
do I
right
play
now.
telephone?
They have to do it
Tell me.
without letting
Why? I said tell him.
Down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Tell her. Not close
They're in
to
some
you.
hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Not close to you. Not close to you.
Operating from the gun. Watson. And now he'll tuck it and run.
That's not your
Brought
intro.
down shy of the 40 at the
Yeah, let me
38-yard
see this
line.
screen.
A breakdown defensively there as the
What is
scramble is
this?
going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
It's
1 second. My YouTube videos ever knows. I got 2 YouTube videos. I put extra. I got 2 YouTube channels. It's called Ever Knows. What? It's called Ever Knows.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
I got 2 YouTube videos. I'll show you.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
The video.
So a jump there defensively.
That's a kill. Watch the football.
I didn't. I couldn't be that scary.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. To throw is Watson. Operating from the goal. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes.
No.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
You was about to make me get out the bed.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, one pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
No, this granny lady is lying. I swear to God. She is lying. She
It'll
can
be a
hear.
gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
She wants you. I love this. I want my brother. No, she wants me. You want me?
Now we'll carry from that. And we'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give them a new set of downs. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. We become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
I can't see where Granny going. I don't know where she went. I didn't see her.
No.
Granny, come back upstairs.
They'll fake it.
I can't see
Now
where
Love.
Granny going.
He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10.
No, right here.
46.
Fucking shit, you go, man. Have a seat.
It's hard to
They'll start on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
Granny,
couldn't find his
I was
outlet
gonna
man
go
because
with
of the
it.
coverage. It was way too tight.
Yeah, that's
Unable
what she
to find
does. She
anyone
puts
open.
I know, but like
The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 15.
feel like this.
Here's Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Going deep this time for Miller. And And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
No, Ethan, no, you're not. She's saying no.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ballgame. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of running game.
Here's Locke. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
She cannot go in. Look at me now. Look,
the Colts on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Sit your ass down right there before I bust you, because you're getting on my nerves right now.
Here's Love. Looking left side, he's got a man. It's Wilkins. And able to get this one across the 45. Luck now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's Love now on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I'm on the basement.
Did y'all clean the pot?
Yeah, we cleaned
You know the big pot underneath the cabinet?
On first down, it's Love.
Not the rice pot.
Going
The big
top.
pot.
Ow!
Put that in your...
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to...
I'm right here.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Luck again. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks.
See what the score is, 4th quarter.
Is it something between
Loser goes home.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up.
Daddy, you grinding? I love you.
It's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody
There's a thing that I don't even know.
it could be so many different things.
it.
Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now read this letter. No, that went in.
Here's a give to Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
I'm quite injured.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Put the whole thing in there.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, it's such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I have noticed that sometimes
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man right side. It's sharp. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
You have to go. What's on this side?
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
That's the big. You're talking me. I want to see Joshua. Stop. Okay, what do I do now? Okay, go up. You don't play.
Here's Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
No, sit on the couch the right way. That is it.
Incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
It came out.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion. In the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
What's that? Wait. I know something. Stop it. Let me do this first.
And he's got his man home. They'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the red zone now, Locke being chased out left. And it's caught. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
They begin with a run by Miller. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Well, the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now a handoff to Miller. And this has been a familiar sight all
No, she locked the door! She locked the door!
It's a loss of 2, now third down.
No, she literally locked the
That play was
door.
over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the end zone, Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Will Redmond. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Watson on first down. And pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Al Woods in there with pressure yet again, and that's the 7th time they've dropped him here this afternoon. Gonna need something special here on third and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? From the gun, Watson. He's gonna go for a big play downfield. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up fourth down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brother, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know if that was enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Yeah, very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a first and 10. And the Colts getting ready to go. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that, because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
I am the Bradley. No, no.
From the 50, it's Love. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on first and 10. They'll run with Mack. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's second and 10 from the 20. Staying on the ground with Mack. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Well, the Texans want to call another timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The Colts on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is third and 14. Now Love. reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Really, my phone?
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
It's not.
So here comes the trusty, battle-tested Adam Vinatieri for a big kick. This to take the lead here in the final minute.
No, why did you say stop? No, and that game is stupid.
Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So it comes down to a man who has done this many, many times before, Adam Vinatieri. This to advance to the divisional round. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So nothing of importance there, just the season on the line, and he puts it home to likely get him through to the division round.
If you're a fan, you're watching this one with your hands over your eyes. But if you're a kicker, that's what you practice for all season long. And this one was never in doubt.
And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not at the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get to their off-season program, and they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaunt. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EASports.com.
Come to me. Come. Come. Come out. Come here. Come in.